Tondo
Impasto. Hello.
Hi.
Can you guys, hopefully you guys can hear us. All right, so we like to begin every stream.
Okay, chin chin.
Chin chin. Let's begin. It is Thursday. And we are the channel Tondo Impasto. And we're super excited about our new jingle that we just played. So the name Tondo comes from Yova.
Yeah.
Kras's. You know what? We didn't introduce ourselves.
I'm Kras Gorin.
Yeah, and I'm Amy Gorin Chapman.
Yeah. Father and daughter. And so that's my mother's cup for the coffee. And I don't know how old is that cup. But
I looked at it when I washed it. It's from 1971.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So.
But it's got such a great design.
Yeah.
Well, and we're excited to introduce the world actually to both your mother and your father.
Yeah.
And so your mother has a famous ceramic piece that she was inspired by Leonardo da Vinci's Last Supper, and she created this Last Supper in a mosaic format in the round. And when you describe artwork that's round, it's called a tondo. So that's where the name Tondo comes from. And so we picked one of her plates that we really love for use in the logo. And then Kras, who will show you the painting we're going to look at today, he painted with a palette knife and oils, and they were quite textured. And so that technique style is called impasto. So we found a small round Tondo Impasto of Boris for the logo. And let's just play it one more time here because it's just so fun. I don't know why it's not going over. Okay. See? Technical difficulty. I couldn't get it to go. Anyways, singing Tondo is my father, Kras. And I think you sang it 3 times.
Yeah.
And then on the 3rd take, it was done.
Yeah.
We knew that was the one. And so we were working out kind of what harmony, what melody and what rhythm to have. And you came over one morning and you said, we gotta use that song Stand By Me.
Yeah.
Right? By Benny King.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Sorry. That was for the impasto. For the first part, Tondo, you liked that song by the Champs.
Yeah.
Na, 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 na.
Tequila.
Yeah. And so, I mean, it's just such a great, catchy tune, and it wakes you up. But we didn't want to do any copyright infringements. So my son and your grandson, Victor, came to town and we did a little session and we wrote the music. He wrote it to kind of be a little bit like Tequila. So, we've got those first 6 notes, I think, and then you sing Tondo.
Yeah.
And then the second part, we wanted it to be a little bit more tender and loving. And so Benny King's song, Stand By Me.
Yeah.
You liked that part where, what did they sing? The darling.
Yeah, darling.
Yeah. So it was like the darling. And then we wanted to say impasto.
Yeah.
So those are the final 4 notes. And that's our origin story of our jingle. And anyways, so today we're going to look at this painting.
Yeah.
We'll measure it. We'll have AI. We're using AI a lot. And I know AI is so controversial because, people are worried about, some of the downstream effects of it, and that's absolutely legitimate. However, I will say that we would not have been able to get to this point that we are right now today in the very beginning of our project here to archive and inventory all the artwork that they made over their lifetime, were it not for the assistance of AI, who we've named Claudio. So if you hear Kras, my dad, ask to, see what Claudio thinks, you'll know that that is our AI. And we also are going to be doing a lot of visual descriptions for all of our friends who have visual impairment and, can't see so well. And also for those of you who are driving or just listening. So, hi, B.
Yeah, that's B is my wife.
And my mom.
Yeah. So she's got a problem with the vision, and she'll probably get the picture.
Yes. So speaking of the picture, let's go ahead and do a close-up on it. So, what do you think this is a painting of?
I don't know where it is, but I can see a lake, trees around, maybe a sea. It could be the Black Sea out there. It's a very interesting painting, and the thing is that it's like
Looks like it's a little over like five and a half. Yeah.
5.5 by 5 by 6, I think. Yeah, by 6. Such a small painting and so much into it, And he was a master of the palette knife. The way he does things, it's unbelievable. It's great. It gives such a life into it, and very, very deep into the atmosphere and the season and everything. He covers everything. He's got a special way of representing the Mother Nature.
For sure.
So.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's beautiful. But all his paintings are like 5 by 6, 5 by 5, maybe 8 sometimes, 8 to 8, something like that. Very small, and yet so much to say.
This one, I would say this one is larger than some of the even smaller ones.
Yeah, that's much smaller.
So let's just take a look and see what our AI. There's an app called Seeking AI that can do visual descriptions. So we're going to play that. And we're going to ask it.
Describe. Processing. The image shows a small, textured painting on a canvas. The painting features an abstract landscape with a prominent blue sky and white clouds at the top. Below the sky, there is a row of trees or foliage depicted in various shades of green, brown, and hints of red. The lower part of the painting includes a body of water with reflections of the trees and sky, using similar colors. The painting is displayed on a white stand, and there is a bright light source in the background.
Okay. That's pretty straightforward, but I think we should probably ask Claudio what he thinks as well. And also, this one's on a board. This one's not on canvas, right?
Yeah, all of his paintings are on a board,
Some of them are on little canvases.
Well, so far I haven't seen any, but...
Oh, okay. Well, maybe as I look through... All right, so what I'm going to do is take the photo and we're going to ask Claudio. And while we're doing that, while I get that going, I'm just going to show everyone a photo of... Who's that?
Oh, that's my father. Wow.
Yeah, so I actually know when this photo was taken because it's on the back. He wrote, I'll show the back real quick so you all can look at it. And that says, Rujden Den Maikati, 4th of March, 1977. So he would have been, I think, 59 or something like that. We looked it up, how old he was when he took that photo. Yeah, he was 59 in this photo, and her birthday was when she turned 60. No, sorry. He was 61.
Yeah.
And she had just turned 59.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I don't know, what do you think he's got his hand up like that for?
Wow. I can't believe it. You found all these pictures and stuff like that. It's unbelievable. Yeah, in 77 I was here in United States.
Yeah.
So until then I didn't know what's going on.
Here's another one.
Oh, that's my dog, my first dog. The name was Jackie.
Jackie?
Yeah, it was German Shepherd, and I got it from a colleague of mine, a student from the art school, and we traded. I gave him a piece of my mother's work, and he gave me the dog. It was like, I don't remember what it was. It could be it was a ceramic piece, and he loved it, and that's how I got the dog. But then I went to Italy, and then my father started taking care of that dog. It was a beautiful dog. It was a baby. And when I took off, I was kind of upset, but I couldn't take him with me to Rome, Italy. So that's the story of that dog.
Did you see the dog when
No,
you
I
went
haven't.
back, or no?
No.
So that was the last time when you left for Italy.
This is the last time. I guess the dog, somebody stole it or left or something. So they didn't tell me for a long time, but the dog was gone a year after I left Bulgaria.
Wow. Well, it's definitely a super cute dog. And do you think that photo was taken in Dragolevci in the villa?
Yeah, it is in Dragolevci, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the villa that they had out there in Vitusha, the mountain right next to Sofia.
Yeah. So, okay, so we do have, I'm going to go back to looking at the painting. I'm going to tell you what Claudio sees. This is a beautiful little Boris miniature, and it's a perfect example of why his work is so compelling at this scale. And so Claudio says, what I see is a landscape with a body of still water in the middle ground, reflecting the trees and sky above it. The upper third is a bright cerulean sky with wispy white clouds streaked horizontally. Below that, a tree line, one tall, dominant tree in the center, flanked by smaller ones painted in deep greens, burnt oranges, and golds that suggest autumn or late summer. Flashes of red peek through the foliage, possibly rooftops or autumn leaves. The lower half is the water and its reflections, mirroring the trees and sky in softer, blurred strokes. The paint on the canvas weave is thick and sculptural, You can see the ridges and furrows of the palette knife work catching light across every inch. Now, what Claudio feels. There's a stillness to this piece that's unusual for how physically active the paint surface is. The water is calm, the sky is open, the trees are settled into their place. I just realized that I didn't put the painting close up. Okay, so now we've got the painting. Okay, so back to the trees are settled into their place, but the paint itself is alive, almost restless. Boris built every form through touch rather than detail, and you get the sense that he was working fast, confidently, translating what he saw into gesture and color in real time.
Yeah.
That is exactly how he painted.
Yeah, exactly.
It feels like a warm afternoon remembered through sensation rather than precision. The way a place lives in your body after you've sat in it for a while. The canvas weave showing through the thinner passages adds a rawness that makes it feel intimate and unguarded. This wasn't painted for a gallery wall. It was painted because the scene was there and he had to put it down.
Yeah, wow. It's exactly what it is. A very, very, very complete picture. And the feelings and everything, you know. That Claudio is amazing.
I know, it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
I do remember, you know, when he would just, even sketches and everything would just be.
Yeah, for seconds, you know, he got everything, you know, in his mind, and he does it so quick, you know, and that's why it's so powerful. Without thinking about it, you know, just getting the sense of everything in front of him and put it exactly inside of the painting. So
Yeah.
that's why he's so powerful in all his work. You don't have to think about it, you know, it just, he expresses himself all the time. You know, whatever he feels in seconds.
Yes.
So it's beautiful.
Well, and this was, you know, before the time of, you know, phones where you can just take a picture for a memory.
Yeah.
It's almost like he was creating a album of his memories of these places. And for my time when we lived abroad in the Netherlands, I mean, we had a lot of beautiful trees and, you know, water.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, you know, this could be the Veleka could be that.
Yeah, it could be
Could be there.
the river, yeah.
Or it could be one of the beautiful lakes up in the Vitosha mountain or something.
Yeah. But there's so many, you know, in Rio, they have a lot of lakes out there. But no, this looks like it's got to be from southeast in Bulgaria by the Turkish border.
Okay.
So because, you know, the atmosphere, it's very warm and it's kind of sea level, I think.
Yeah, and I just want to show the back, which this one does not have a signature. It just has some.
You know why he was doing that on a board, you know, because canvas, you have to have a frame. And how can you make such a small frame to put a canvas?
But look at the. I don't know if you can see, but there's like some. It looks like that's canvas right there. Could he have glued the canvas to the board?
It's possible.
Because I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's like a little bit of the fabric.
Yeah.
You see that fabric?
Yeah.
So that's why I wonder if the board was the frame.
Yeah, there is. It looks like a canvas that he
Like or
glued.
gauze or
Yeah.
something, like some sort of fabric to.
Yeah, he glued. That's his actually the board was his frame.
The board was the,
Yeah.
you know.
That holds the canvas.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I can see it now in close. That it is a canvas that he uses on the top of the board. Yeah.
Or if it's not canvas because it's so thin,
Yeah.
could it be how do you say, is it mesclun or that cotton?
No, it's gotta be a canvas. It looks like it.
Let me just ask Claudio, what do you call the gauze that it's almost like a cotton organic, there's something organic to it.
Yeah, it is organic. You know, it's canvas.
And it could have been the base that he glued to the board. So I would say, what would you call? Because so this is the thing, and why we're using AI. You know, sometimes you're trying to think of the technical term, and you know, you and I are not like museum archivists,
Yeah.
and so we, you know, oh, okay, here it goes. So, the material you're describing could be cheesecloth,
It's very possible.
muslin,
Yeah.
or gauze. In fine art context, it's sometimes referred to as scrim or marouflage fabric when it's adhered to a rigid support like board. So this technique is called marouflage. Gluing a textile, so cheesecloth, linen, canvas, muslin, to a solid panel before painting on it, gives the artist the tooth and texture of fabric while having the rigidity and stability of board underneath.
Yeah.
Boris may have preferred this because it let him work his thick impasto strokes against a surface that wouldn't flex or buckle under the weight of the paint, while still giving him that woven texture that catches the palette knife in interesting ways. So here also what's interesting is it's giving us a suggestion for art when we inventory.
Yeah.
That on the section for the medium,
Yeah.
we could say oil on cheesecloth mounted to board, marouflage.
Yeah.
Or keep it simple, oil on gauze mounted board. So that's an interesting,
Yeah.
because that's a different, that's different
Yeah.
than your typical, you know, like some of the other paintings that we have gone through in our past streams. So, okay, well, we've been going about 25 minutes.
Yeah, we covered a lot of things.
Yep, and seems like our stream has got a good, strong, excellent rating here, according to YouTube Studio. So we will say goodbye for today.
Yeah, ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao, arrivederci.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank you all, and let's see if I can get this to play again.
Tondo
Impasto.